Right. I really don't want to like wait around. I kind of really want to get into these. I've kind of been waiting. I've been waiting like all week for these. Get myself some tea. I'm most excited for Red Mage, and I'm least excited for Bard. I haven't liked the Bard's story since basically becoming a Bard. The Archer story I liked just fine. It wasn't the best story, but it made sense. Alright. So we're gonna watch the Stormblood opening today. Will I get some tea? Since this is where I'm gonna be at. And we gotta see some Elise. all right. Full screen. I guess I didn't. Last thing I did was record some drums, so I needed it. Wrong way. There we go. Got my headband on. I've been like wearing them just to like get used to wearing them, because I don't normally wear headbands. Red Mage. My Red Mage just got to level 70 a few days ago. I think it hasn't even been a week. I forgot to upload songs yesterday. So maybe today I will upload, and then maybe I'll put a bonus CDLC song. Just cause. Now I should. We'll see what happens. Mordona. Interesting. Yeah, like I don't even want to I don't want to do a dungeon first or anything like that. I just want to jump straight into these the stories. Oh, that's right. Oh, Arya, I missed her. Now, I have heard that why am I sitting on a bench? Okay. I have heard that the Red Mage story is kind of dark, so I'm assuming that something is going to happen to Arya, and I'm not going to like it. It was 2 decades ago that I joined the revolutionaries. Though our motives were just, it was our actions that ultimately created a breach for the Empire to exploit. My time at the forefront of that stage has ended. To return to it now would only invite confusion and resentment. The revolution has since become the resistance, and the right to shape the future of Alamigo now rests in the hands of those who will live the coming age. No, I shall play my part by nurturing a new generation of Red Mages. I made my mark as a Crimson Duelist, but you will not be bound by my oath. You are free to decide for yourselves how best to employ the skills I teach you. You are well aware of my proclivity for practical application. We must challenge you with a new frontier, a place where the strong gather in search of adventure. To Idiolshire, my friends. I was not expecting to go to Idiolshire, to be completely honest. Oh, she changed. It looks really good, Arya. Come on, Omega. Get out of here. It's 8. What is today? Is the 5th. I have 3 more days. I have 3 days to finish this. I've been doing level 80 dungeons, but I've been forgetting to refresh this. There was a hostile organization of goblins known as Illuminati. I remember that. Okay. Dungeon is this? Maybe later on, if I finish these fast enough, I can try to queue in for Alpha Escape. I need to go spend these actually. Oh god, there's more of them. Pretty not. They're pretty not good though. And where is this Flare? Why did I get rid of the lodestone to do that? Real quick. What? Okay. So I don't know how to use this just yet. You're gonna get kidnapped again? Well, here's hoping nothing happened to her. She looks so sad. She probably beat it though. It looks like it's dead. Looks like she beat it. Just took a lot out of her. Huh? What hunger? This. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, somebody sitting in this chair? this. We will seek the cure to Arya's condition, though I have little knowledge of such forbidden arts. I'm confident that a determined expedition will yield the answers we require. Okay. The journey I have in mind will take us into the mountains of Gur Abania. Okay. Oops. I imagine it will be hard to refrain from training for a while. It is weird that in Idilshire? Definitely using a ticket at the right ticket for that. Oh, this is the thing he was talking about? Okay. It was built to suppress the unstable weather that was whipped up. I do actually really like the Ramu song. But generally, I don't use the mount because all I normally get to hear is the opening part. By the time the rest of the song kicks in, I'm already wherever it is that I need to be. You may have found exactly what we were. Appears to be recorded from a time. What? I wonder, the people that make Final Fantasy 14, I wonder if they ever think like the hero is going to find, they're gonna have a lucky find again. I wonder if they ever think we should make it so one of the other characters finds something. Like, not only did I find the right one, is he like, did he just look at another one? Like, did I find all three of the correct ones? Seems the main ingredient is a chunk of semi-crystallized ether. Such a substance could be drawn from the core of a urolith, and I'm thinking the bigger the better. Wait, there, jeez, okay. Let's try this bird of mine. I love this mount. I pretty like birds as it is. And this one looks awesome. I want to see what the other ones look like. Seriously? You are okay. Too strong, yo. My character is too strong. So yeah, like I'm still a little iffy on the main theme of the expansion being the battle theme, just because of how often it gets played. But once you're done, I'm done with Shadowbringers. I'm all caught up. Once you're done, you travel around to various different places, and it's actually kind of refreshing to hear the song. But when I was playing Stormblood, I was like, I really don't want to hear this song again right now. And it's a good song. That's good. Aw. Where am I at? Okay. The person looked like they had a giant fork. Person is still floating here. Will you get away from my Aria? Dun, 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 dun. Why is she sitting on sideways on the chair with the armrest? I don't. Or I guess she could be a void sent. The amount of time that elapsed between your kidnapping and subsequent rescue was not terribly long. I kind of forgot she was shut inside of a box. That's so horrible. You just... I feel like she can use her mana, she just can't deplete her mana. Never catch me. Arya and I have begun wading through a sea of ancient texts. but we've yet to fish out any promising cures for her condition. I did, however, recall something which may help narrow down our search. Long ago, Lambard had one particular book which he would read with uncommon intensity. This criminal is said to have committed a number of ritualistic murders. Guardian heretic, ritualistic killings, could be. One of my fellow salvagers was just telling tales of a treasure he'd spied in the great Google library, a rare book called Nightkin. Dun 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 dun. Those the dog mounts, they look really awesome as well, to be honest. You say the book was seen in the great Google library? I've not entered that place since the Charlaine's departed this land. So cute. I really like Arya. Well, this is actually going to be a bit of a light travel. What is this mount? Where am I going here? I think while I am flying, I'm going to get myself some tea. Stupid Alexander. The fights themselves are actually not too bad. The songs were amazing. The story was eh. The last part of the story was okay. this a solo duty? $67. $67. The music. I love the Great Google Libraries music. It scared me. I do too much damage. I don't know. Okay, it does. It does sink you down. For a 3% experience boost. It's not much. It's better than nothing though. You have AoE. Man, I really wish that my healers could have, what is it? The dual cast or whatever it's called. That's such a good little trait. That's 76. What am I looking at here? Okay, for flare is what I wanted to see. What did that even say? Years 960 of the 6th astral era, a murder did occur wherein a member of the clergy was struck down by a knight of common birth. The knight, whose name was the pages contain incredibly detailed pictures of female deities in various stages of undress. During the Thorn Dynasty, a series of unsolved killings shook the very foundations of Ul'dah. The murderer was so named for the practice of leaving a card from the deck of Arcana. Officials publicly suggested that the murderer selected targets based upon divination, as several key figures of a faction that opposed the royal house were prominent amongst the victims. However, it was whispered that the seemingly random slaughter was merely a cover political assassination. That would not be surprising at all. Ink has faded to the point of ineligibility. Today I visited the Twelveswood, Lady Amandine. Oh, from the Hawk Manor? I set off with confidence, my latest masterpiece in hand, but it was within the walls of Hawk Manor that I beheld the true pinnacle of perfection. Oh my god, what is this? Why am I fighting this thing? I already killed you. Oh god. Oh. Don't worry, dude. I got these. I know what to do. Where did that thing come from? Actually talked about this on somebody's stream. Was it yesterday? It might have been a few days ago. They were asking the streamer how come they didn't how come they didn't put it on very easy after they lost a solo duty. And of course it's personal preference, obviously. But mine is my reason is that I stream and I don't really want to I already spent that time trying to get it done the first time, and I failed. So the second time through, I'm like, I'd rather just get it done. That's all. And that is really my my only reasoning for it. Is that I already tried, I made it to what I assume is the final boss of this solo duty, and I died. And I don't want to spend that much time getting back to that point. Gotta be kidding me. Although very easy is kind of being a bit too easy right now. Oh well, it's fine. But yeah, so it doesn't matter which one you go to, it's always the last one. Stupid thing. Yeah, it really did a lot of damage to me in that first time I went through this, didn't it? I have to sneeze. I am the descendant of demons, a scion of tainted blood. It is for my brethren, born into darkness, for the nightkin, that I pen these words. The holy men will insist my teachings are madness, the ravings of a deranged killer, but ye shall learn that all I scribe henceforth is eldritch truth, and their faith the twisted lie. That is such an enormous library. Like, how do you even know all that what's in there? Hundred gil is fine. I just finished slogging through the last pages of the Nightkin. There were truths I discovered which made it difficult to continue, but amongst a mounting sense of horror, I found hope. So I'm only 2 quests in, and this one is actually kind of lengthy. Or is this the 3rd quest? I'm not sure. So this man who wrote the Nightkin was not merely some disturbed killer, but a mage who had mastered the arts of the ancients. Exactly so. A century ago in Ishgard, this monster in mortal guise devoured all manner of forgotten texts, teaching himself everything from red magic to Mahdi summoning rituals. The secret to his seemingly inexhaustible power lies in his bloodline. He was directly descended from a Mashi Archmagus who had ingested the lifeblood of the void-sent Queen Lilith. In fact, it was with this very Archmagus that the vile practice of infusing oneself with void-sent blood first began. I believe I told you how the Red Mages later outlawed these rituals, but the damage had already been done. Lilith's insidious energies had been passed on to the Archmagus's heirs. This clan of ether-drinking spellcasters became known as those who were born into darkness, the Nightkin. That Lambard was a scion of the Nightkin clan, and quite likely so are you, Arya. So she was related to him some kind of distantly or something. He had no need to ingest fiendish blood. He simply awoke the corruption which had always lurked within him. The rituals for doing so were clearly described in the pages of the Nightkin. My theory is that your latent talents were stirred into wakefulness quite by accident, through your induction into the ranks of the Red. I wonder, however, why the same awakening that took years for Lambert occurred so swiftly in you. An innate infinity, mayhap? Whatever the case, that this unstable condition was triggered by your desire for control certainly explains Lambert's parting barb about the injustice of your fate. The first Kalawais drew Lilith into our physical world by providing a mortal host for her soul to possess. He stood unflinching before the fiendish queen he had summoned, and forged with her a bargain of blood and darkness. Once the Archmagus had partaken of her essence, however, he entrapped her inside a heavily glyphed box. Her material form thus captured, Lilith was unable to return to her shadowy realm. It was written that her imprisonment on this plane of existence was a necessary act, lest the potency of her blood begin to wane. I think so. So the corruption inside me will last only as long as the Void Sent Queen remains in our world. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be kind of weird, but I'm gonna post it over here. So I'm going through the Red Mage Stormblood story. I kinda want cross-class stories. So if you have, let's say, Red Mage and Summoner, there'd be a story that uses both of those. And it's all because they're talking about a summoner right now. Because it'd be interesting to be like, I'm a Red Mage. I also know how to summon. Like, I'm also a summoner. So that could have some sort of part in this story. Now, it appears the author succeeded in tracking down Lilith's prison, and though the book makes no mention of the event, it is entirely possible the box passed into his possession. Purest bet would be to follow in his footsteps. Rest and prepare, my friends. We have an exciting adventure ahead of us. $400,000. Fellow student has had the most astonishing dream. Why don't you tell her about it? So disturbingly vivid. I dreamed of the man who wrote the Nightkin. In a corner of the house in which he hid away from the world, he kept a coffin-like box. Black as night it was, its sides marked with jagged lines of purple. As he watched over it, unblinking, an inquisitor broke through the door with a company of knights. So it's in Ishgard? Hey, we might go see Amaric right now. $400. Tribunal. That's what it said, right? It's a Dark Knight thing. The sour-faced priest. Yes, yes I am. This officious bureaucrat refuses to allow me access to the records. Mayhap he will listen to you. Whatever the hero of Ishgard requires, we shall not hesitate to provide. This was in regards to the heretic killer who left those awful memoirs, yes? This is such a weird sentence right here. Pray understand, however, that records of objects seized in the previous century are not immediately at hand. I think humans are just, I know that they're not humans, but like people, I feel, are just naturally hoarders. I suppose we would just be in the way here. Could we go to the last vigil? I hear the view is spectacular. This is kind of nice. Even if I don't end up liking the story, I'm actually liking how it's going. So even if I end up not liking the Red Mage story, I'm enjoying going through it. It's nice to see your past deeds have a positive effects on things. Like let's be real here. Let's be real here. Normally, the sour-faced priest, right? If you weren't the hero of Ishgard, the sour-faced priest would be like, "Oh, I need you to go do this and this and this and this." You know, you have to do all these stupid little fetch quests. But since we've done what we've done, he actually knows who we are, and there's a perk. It's a perk, you know? It's a perk of having done something. I spent a lot of time helping Ishgard. It's nice to know that if there's anything I need, they'll just do it. Oh, Arya. So you are fond of high places then. If I wasn't before, then I've certainly become so. I want to burn this first sight of Ishgard into my mind, to fill the empty spaces in my memory with wonderful vistas. That's nice. When you first rescued me, I knew not who I was or where I belonged. As I've said before, I scarcely felt that I existed. But the well of my memories is no longer empty, though it has been but a small fraction of my life. My journey with you has shaped me into what I am now. I'm gonna have to fight Lilith, aren't I? So you can understand why I'm so eager to return to our training. Red magic has given me the power to fight against a fate that would have left me hollow. She really is really pretty. It's kind of weird, actually, that I'm doing Stormblood's story, and it's like really nice, and the Ishgard theme fits really, really well with what's going on. As incredible as it may seem, the coffin from your dream matched the description of the heretic's box. Purple lines and all. The Inquisitors were apparently so unnerved by its fell energies that they cast the thing into a ravine. Which drop? I don't, even if something bad happens to her, like she turns into Lilith or she is Lilith or something, I don't think I could dislike this story. Like I already like it. This is where it said, right? Is this where it said? Yeah, I'm gonna put that over here right now. That moment just now, I can't not like the Red Mage story now. Like it was a really good moment. I really like that. They just threw it down here. This isn't even like this isn't even a deep ravine. Oh. Actually, they're fine. I really like them. I only have this quest and one more quest left. Okay. Stupid things. I think I remember these things killing me at one point. I definitely remember dying in this ravine. Like years ago. Okay, even though I knew it had Lilith in it, I was not expecting it to be like an actual coffin sized. Only one bearing my blood gift may break the seal. Slay this pretender. What? What are these things? Or you know what? Things. That looks so weird. Okay. I like how we're supposed to be like digging in the snow and this dude is like just, he's looking. So all those people, see, next time don't have me come back here and tell them, just have them walk over there, please. I find myself understanding the decision to drop it into a ravine or speak of it again. I mean, if anybody got close to this and it summoned monsters, you can't keep it in a building. She is still a queen amongst her kind. Let us not be caught unprepared. Gods above. She's a snake lady? She looks pretty awesome, actually. A 1,000 years of scheming cometh to fruition. Yield unto me thy vessel, child. Thou shalt be host of mine immortal glory. Masterpiece centuries. For generations have I guided the dreams of my blood gifted, bringing them together and strengthening their line. When at last the chosen one was born, I sent another to secure my precious vessel. He commanded his own puppets, never knowing he was mine. So she's been pulling the strings. Okay, that's pretty cool. Heed me, child, my darling creation. I am the reason for thine existence, for the entanglement of thy sires, for thy deliverance unto solitude. But we are to believe that hissing serpent, this meeting was 1,000 years in the making. But all is not lost. See how she did not immediately claim Arya's body for her own. From what I understand of such things, in order to possess a mortal host, Lilith must conduct a ritual of exacting preparations. There is time yet to deduce the location of which she fled. Let us return to the pillars and consider the possibilities. I do actually. I do like the Scavian outfit for Red Mage. It really fits. I didn't like it on Summoner. I'd probably be okay with it as a Black Mage. Probably won't be in the Tribunal, will he? No, Last Vigil. But first things first, we must expend every effort towards finding the place where the Void Scent has taken our colleague. The ritual preparations will not take forever. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back. I don't need to do this because I'm really going to be only like maybe a couple minutes. But I'll do this anyways. It's kind of funny actually that like because of how Ishgard looks. And then the normal raid for Ishgard for Heaven's Word is like really mechanical and it has like techno music. Okay, be right back. Where is my Final Fantasy stuff? Okay, okay, I'm back. I figured these story quests would take a while, but this one is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Do it. Should have used my sprint a long time ago, actually. The whole time I was running up the stairs. They're using the Ironworks gear. Ooh. I've decided we should go to the Thaumaturge's Guild and we'll offer help with tracking down Arya, of course. I've been doing some research into Voidsent and possessions, and as I suspected, the process is not a simple one. Even so, I doubt we have the time to become for me to become a fully fledged expert on this subject. We need one right now. The Thaumaturges are one of the few organizations familiar with our query. Considering how they are also the modern successors to the arcane knowledge of Mach, their shelves may even hold ancient lore that could tell us more about Lilith. Let us be away. Okay. This one is really sending me all over the place. The ninja one was pretty much in Kugane. I got lost there for a second. I saw this blue quest and it confused me. The ninja one was almost all in Kugane. The white mage one was almost all in Alamigo. It was like all right there, right outside the Castrum Oriens, I think is what it's called. Irabanya. Castrum Oriens, yeah. So it was all of the white mage one was right outside of there. What other one have I done? The Astrologian? The Astrologian was all in... I think it was mostly in Ishgard. And then the Scholar didn't even leave Limsa. Stupid Scholar. Yeah, see, I'm at an hour and a half stream time. I'm not gonna lie, I thought by an hour and a half I would already be on the Machinist stories, but this one is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. It's good though, I'm liking it. I'm only a level 15 Thaumaturge. It is actually a nice look. I like that character. Now then, the tomes with passages pertaining to the Voidsent Lilith are all forbidden occult works. Abhorrent volumes chained to the shelves in our deepest archives, never again to see the light of day. I'll just pop back there and grab one or two. What? She's even more sinister than I imagined. With no mention of her presence in the past millennium, I had thought Lilith destroyed, yet it would seem she is very much alive and exceedingly dangerous. Her most fearsome aspect is the power to enslave a person's will. We include all those with even a whisper of her essence within their veins. She has slithered inside the minds of a veritable army. That's okay. The sigil employed by this Lambard of yours is a second-hand manifestation of Lilith's ability. He would but need to coat a tool with his tainted blood, then engrave her name in the flesh of his victims to create the unthinking puppet you described. Correct. A power she will not hesitate to bring to bear on the mortals she so despises. But the Archmagus came prepared with potent antidotes. Undone by her summoner's treachery and the limitations of her mortal host, Lilith found herself divested of her beloved rod and sealed inside a Maki sarcophagus. The perfect vessel. Lilith carefully orchestrated Arya's conception over the span of centuries. If we do not oppose her now, I dread to think what havoc such a cunning and powerful fiend could wreak upon Eorzea. Look what she has accomplished already. So subtle were her manipulations that not a single one of the Nightkin realized her plan or sought to destroy her. See, so what I said earlier about having cross-class stories, so like right here, because you're mingling with the thaumaturges, like you could have like a fight, right? You could have a solo duty that you have to be a red mage in, and then you could have a solo duty where you have to be a black mage in. Know what I mean? Lilith will need to recreate the conditions of her original summoning as faithfully as possible. Alignment of the stars, weather, location, that sort of thing. The location I can tell you, assuming the ground itself hasn't fallen into an abyss. Lilith will have taken your friend to a summoning circle in the ruined city of Mach. I know where that's at, right? The guild was already richly compensated by a certain merchant. He requested we aid any mages of the Red who might happen to seek our knowledge. Wilkin? Oh! Now, because I do actually like how this character looks, so let me take a quick screen cap of that. Revenant's Toll. Wait. I do actually really like Jesse. Bum 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 bum. No, no, I'm not going to bring an antidote. Potions in this game suck. Eat your bladder. Got it, Jesse. But if she can just start, if she can just do the ritual without doing all the stuff, why doesn't she just do that from the beginning? That is a creepy looking monster, yo. One thing I am also liking about this is that it's taking you to places like dungeons that normally you don't go back to dungeons just to like explore them. You know what I mean? Normally if you go back to a dungeon it's because you're in a roulette and it just happened to randomly be picked. Oh my god, what? Ugh. What? Don't walk in the dark, Arya. You're scared of ghosts. Where is everyone? Her outfit looks so good. Ah, I see. This is my own mind. I'm being forced inside by that fiend. Seek not to defy me, my darling creation. Surrender to the void, surrender to me. You can do this, Arya. That's right, Arya. You tell her. Come on, let me take more screenshots. That was a cool one, and I missed it. Right. The Proc. Sorry if I missed your message. Nope. Today is Saturday. Is Final Fantasy 14 day. And as far as Terraria goes, I should be getting pretty close to being done with it. Should be. Terraria stream probably tomorrow. I tend to only stream Final Fantasy 14 on Saturdays. Everything else is for the main game I'm streaming, which happens to be Terraria. I was caught up in the moment when we set off, but I'd sooner not steer a ship anywhere near that place again. Oh yeah? It's fun. I like this game. This is probably my most played game right now. Unlike certain presidents I can mention, I don't like to keep the books unbalanced. What do you mean walk? I have mounts. Thank you very much. What classes did you play as? If there was more than one. It's very easy to play just one main class in this game. Oof, so she has to start back from beginning. A thumbs up. Start yourself off with the basics of thaumaturgy and conjury, a foundation you've built for yourself. Will be far more stable than the instinctual power you possessed before, but when you've grasped the fundamentals, I can start your training in red magic. Like, see, the Red Mage class story thingy right here really makes me want cross-class stories. This concludes my stint as mentor for the now. Arishan, you have graduated from my lessons, and Arya, you must ready yourself to begin all over again. You have flung yourself into revolution's smoldering ashes and reignited the fires of Alamigo's glory. Remember the light you brought with that liberation when next you plunge ahead into darkness. You speak as if you mean to leave us. I must return to my pilgrimage. But fear not, those who defy the tides of destiny are always drawn together sooner or later. Okay, so she has to study and practice, Arya. $900,000. I think that was it. In order to take the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have registered a product key for the Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers to your service account. You must have completed the main scenario quest, Shadowbringers. I think that's the last base Shadowbringers quest. Tearful Reunion. Do I have to be level 80? Oh, that is such a long time to wait. Oh, that is such a long time to wait. Okay, let me go see what this Verholy is all about. Reflare for enchanted redoublement. Okay, so these, whenever I actually get to do level 70 stuff, Verflare and Verholy should both work really well in getting my mana reserves up a lot. But okay, let's go up here. What is that? Is that stupid Cerberus thing? I didn't even know you could get that as a mount. Let's see, turnips. Okay, now that that is done, now I can go work on Machinist. Because Bard is something I don't really care to do that one on stream. I wouldn't mind it, but I don't have too much hope for the Bard storyline being good, or that I like it, basically, is what I should say. I was gonna say the world should be full. What is this? Serena. I have too many screenshots. I can't even find the one I'm looking for. Woot woot. Okay. Now, Machinist. I do need to go to Shire real quick. Yes, yes. And Platinum here. Platinum is done with base Stormblood. Oh, I fell down. I didn't mean to fall. Sorry, Chloe. I know I'm gonna give you old stories right now. Okay. No, this is back in Karithus. Ishgard. I'm curious to know where this is, if these are all going to take place in Ishgard. You never can tell when it comes to the story quests, the job specific ones. Hilda. Hilda? I'm excited. How fortuitous that you should choose this moment to visit. Pray forgive my abruptness, but are you acquainted with Ishgard's watch and the commoners who fill its ranks? Yes. Truly? You've worked with Hilda before? Splendid, absolutely splendid. Let us then discuss the problem at hand. Following our fair city's shift to a more egalitarian form of government, there has been talk of arming the city watch with machinist weapons and equipment. The very type of initiative for which I have long advocated, and as part of this plan, I have been asked to provide a competent instructor. But as dearly as I wish to fulfill this request of Hilda's, I am afraid suitable candidates for the role are woefully short supply. Surely you heard news of Alamigo's liberation, yes? Well, the aftermath of that little conflict has seen the manufactory swamped with commissions for both material and marksmen. And I've not a single machinist to spare. I was even forced to relinquish Joy, my indispensable right-hand woman, to some far-flung deployment. No, I wanted to see her again. And so, Platinum, you must see why your presence here this day strikes me as something of a godsend. Who better to accept this position than our most accomplished machinist? I understand, of course, that you have your own business to attend to and can hardly spend every waking moment training the watch. Thus do I intend to share your duties with our old friend Rostenthal. I was just in Idleshire. Oh no. You know what? Can I take I don't think I can take a chocobo porter, can I? Is that right here? And I think the chocobo porters only go to... This chocobo porter only goes to Falcon's Nest. Let's go see about the one in Falcon's Nest, though. I should have just took that one. Whatever. I'm gonna have to actually turn this on. Misa, who's being social? No. Oof. Ooh. Should I run? No, I can't. Elf Feather. Wait a second. Oops, that's not what I meant to click. Let me see here. I think I can go this way, actually. And okay, you know what? I don't even... I quite liked the Red Mage story. Oh my god, where am I at? Literally like just a cave. Okay. Okay. If Idleshire is literally right here, why can I not get chocobos to here? Is there no chocobo porter here? How does this place not have a chocobo porter? How is this the one place that doesn't have that? I'm so confused. Where am I at here? Have you seen this place, Platinum? My prospectometer is simply overloaded by such potential. Why, the goblin technology amassed in the main square alone could keep me tinkering for days. Not that we'll be here nearly that long. Rosenthal is a striking fellow. Someone is bound to have noticed him. Shall we ask around? Yes. I'm still annoyed that I was literally just right here. I can't believe there's no chocobo porter here. How is that even possible? It's a slick look. Oh, this chick again? Dun 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 dun. Headed into the hard place. He was headed into the hard place. He was all swarthy and mysterious like. I'd half a mind to follow him in there. Stu, as always, my friend, we have, in fact, come with an offer of employment. You want me to teach trigger work again? Bugger that. Why don't you have Joy do it? Joy is far too humble to fare well as an instructor and is fully occupied by other manufacturing business besides. You also have considerable experience with commanding a military company, if I am not mistaken. Are you bloody daft, or did you just forget? It's what ruined me reputation in the first place. Do you honestly reckon a man like me is fit to take charge of training your city watch? Well, you haven't the stones for it. I feel like Platinum would say that. Seems we must arrange a meeting with Hilda. Would you mind handling the introductions? Okay. Nice. A Blasco fan. And an AC. Zoe is actually really pretty. Okay, so we need to go back to the broom. Yes, that's fine. Champion, while I am certain that your business is most pressing, I must ask that you allow me to first conduct mine. I'm afraid you'll have to wait your turn. Hilda's got her hands full with this one. I miss Hilda. I'm glad that this is bringing her into the Machinist quests. This type of stuff again. Fine day to you, Platinum. A little bird told me you'd be on your way. The lads and lasses were well pleased to hear they'd be learning at the foot of Ishgard's savior. Work 'em hard, you say? I do things the pirate way, lass. I'll have them pissing blood and welling for their mums by first bell. See about that. I don't know about Limsa's back alleys, but the broom's not a place where suffers Wilton daisies. My lot lacking skill they make up for it in spirit. And Ishgard's defenses. Well, we're officially back in the arms of the Eorzean Alliance, ain't we? And if the Temple Knights are marched out to deal with some crisis, the streets will be left a touch thin on soldiers. We've been something of an independent operation till now, but the houses want to put us on the payroll. They mean to use our numbers to plug the holes in the walls, as it were. There's inquisitors and nobles alike looking to trip us up at every turn. They ain't keen on the idea of commoners being armed and organized. Here's what we're going to do first. Gather a crew of your finest lads and lasses and slap a name on them. One word will get them name slayers to sit up and take notice. What, you mean an elite company like the Dragoons or the Heavens Ward? I reckon a good name might impress some of the Highborn, but I'll be buggered if I can think of one. No, what are they gonna call themselves? Hilda Zounds. I'll start teaching them the basics, and then after they've had a chance to learn barrel from stock, you can come back and test their skills. Sound like a fair division of labor? Sure. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. It's already too hot here. Now, one thing I really do like about the Machinist is that look at all these empty spaces I have. I have these kind of all mixed up. Like they have a lot of skills, like split shot, slug shot, clean shot, split shot, slug shot, and clean shot. But when you like level up, instead of getting new skills, you get those just get leveled up, like they get powered up, and I actually really like that. To the heated stuff. Air anchor? That is, but well, there ain't much to test yet. Things are coming along, but progress is bloody slow. Not one of those buggers there for the irons what ye or Joy showed. Not going to be the biggest change, but a good one. Go. Good. Blade of Fronting. Fronting. Fronting's the sword was used to dub new knights, or so they tell me. But that place is crawling with guards. Hard to imagine how someone even managed to get in there, let alone filch anything. You're so stupid. I like it because Hilda is part of the story, but this guard is so annoying. Actually, who is this? Has there been yet another crime committed with one of those horrible inventions? Can scarcely sleep at night for worry. I suspect this is all the fault of Sir Americ's precious revolution. Oh, God. Tells I've heard at high tea. So she's obviously ignoring Hilda. Like, she's... It's really annoying. Why, the tales I've heard at high tea this past week would curl your toes. They say a musket-wielding brigand now terrorizes the Western Highlands. Just when the threat of those dragon-loving heretics has finally ended, new nightmare rises. Like, it's a never-ending cycle. It's always going to happen. Unless you think this some noble lady's fancy, even the traders come to supply their crozier speak of shots echoing in the air near Hemlock. Dreadful, simply dreadful. I understand that our knights must honor their oath to aid foreign nations, but must it come at the cost of keeping order in Ishgard? Look at me, I've become positively fleshed. This guard is so annoying. An unfortunate habit of the more traditional highborn, I'm afraid. Such stubborn examples aside, however, your actions have taught many of our nobles the wisdom of heeding the common citizenry. I have not been ignored like that in a while. Well, thank you for the bullet, Sir Knight. Good day to you. Hilda is so awesome. Meanwhile, I'll head out to the Hemlock and look for anyone that's armed with a carbine or something similar. Come join me once you're done with the bullet. Might be as I'll need your help with the search. I'm already at 2.5 hours almost. I hope that I can actually finish this story. Okay, I'm actually going to... put that down here. Clean up real quick. Chat. There we go. There, and then let's move camera. So, and then there we go. That actually looks decent. This. And there's no more chat on the window. Although I don't really like having the chat window that small, but whatever. It's this way. This. Just move my camera. Oops. Because really, you really just only have to like cover the names, right? There we go. Okay. What is notices? What is that even? Okay, so I have notices over here. What? I have my inventory. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm so used to looking over here where the chat is though, for whatchamacallit. For my stuff, my journal stuff. Having it in the bottom left is gonna take some getting used to. May have been made right here in the manufacturer, but honestly there is little difference between our ammunition and the bullets forged in them Solominsa. I'm sorry, the deformation makes it impossible to identify an origin with any degree of accuracy. I don't even know where Hemlock is. Like I would, if this is like actually happening, like I don't think anything's gonna happen to Hilda because it's just a side quest, but if this was like something that was actually happening, I would be really scared for Hilda, because the dude that she was talking to and the people like him would, they would be very okay with just killing her. She's out here in the middle of this nowhere in the snow. How often do people in Ishgard even come to this area? See, oh my god, I love the auto crossbow so much. Hilda, please, I like you. Please don't scare me by actually being in danger. Could be that her ladyship's brigand is more than empty parlor talk. The burn. Why is there so much to go to Ishgard? Room. It's really weird having these things changed areas like how I have them right now. I have to move my camera to where I'm like looking from right here. If I would have put myself down here, so I'd be looking into the right. Like I would have to have the camera way up there on that monitor. I couldn't even play like that because my screen's not up there. My screen is right here. Is it gonna be the dude? I pulled a scrap of parchment from a campfire found by Hemlock, and the bits what were blackened and burnt were an interesting raid. Seems it was a contract of sort promising the sale of a historically significant blade to a certain Lominson merchant. I'll give you one good guess as to which bloody blade it's referring to. That Lominson bloke never gives a name, but he's infamous for building a trade. That seems to match up with what we read in that contract. We need to find that merchant and wait until the thief shows up with the blade. Do I let myself get roped into these messes? He's always no, but then he has to do it anyways. It's actually funny. What? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go pee again real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I don't like the chat being over here. I'm gonna move that. Ding 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 ding. What one am I on here? 65. So far it's not really too like serious of a story, if that makes sense. Like the Red Mage one was surprisingly good. I'm not bloody nervous. It's the what's the damn word? It's just patient. I'm not so sure about the hounds. But whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna move the chat back down to the bottom left, move my camera back to the all the way to the right, and then all right, that was the deal. We delivered the sword, but then our client, as you say, turned around and gave it right back. Change will bleed an heart or somewhat. I don't know. Look, can you fence the thing or not? I do love Hilda though. I don't know about Hilda's hounds, but she's great. The thing about it though is like they can, yeah, I'm gonna accidentally click on this if I ever do a dungeon. Oh my god, that is a lot of people.
That's far enough. Right there!
Wait, why is he using an axe?
I see you. Is that all you've got?
It is nice. It is really nice hearing some Hilda voice lines, though, to be honest.
One shot, one kill. Let's finish it.
Oh gods, am I gonna make it? Right. But it looks like we've got this lot sorted. We'll march him back to Ishgard, squeeze him for information, and then hand him over to Muscadine. Hounds need more training. She looks really cool with the sword like that. When he was fighting them bandits, I got a glimpse of the leader's weapon, and I reckon I might know where he got it from, but I'll need to do some snooping around before I'm certain. Old abbots die hard, I guess. Hi. Taking time off to chase after a hunch. What is the pirate up to? I guess we'll just have to muddle along without him while he's looking into that firearm business. IMSA has some bloody strict route regulations on the export of firearms, so our bandit chief must have had a back alley supplier. We'll find out who's... I need to change this back. I don't like it. I don't like it over there. Nobody needs to see the duty list. We'll just put it down like that. It's done. Much better. I like that much better. I'll just turn off notification sounds and hide the window. That's what I was doing before. I need to go to Limsa. You have to be at the right plaza. Can't you be someplace else? Besides, it's this place with too many people in it. Okay, I actually kind of don't really care about this story. I just like that Hilda's around again. You get some voice lines from her in that fight, which is really nice. Out of this, you mean out of here? Who's up? Where am I going? Am I going to like the worst area in Limsa? Okay, Hilda. The rogues. That's funny. Mayhap I can make an exception in this case in exchange for silence regarding my trade in exotic weapons. Okay, Providence Point. God, okay. What? Done. Your bloody laws, blokes like us, though we ain't cut out for honest work. We'd almost drunk through the last of our plunder. What catches in me craw is her reason for handing back the sword. That was no mistake. And us finding that contract to sell this says he never wrote was no mistake neither. Ishgard. Ishgard is so annoying. Whenever there's something in Ishgard, it's always these high class people that are doing something stupid. Okay, let's see what happens here. So you believe that hunting may have been altered in some fashion before you were allowed to reclaim it? Your passion confounded. Like she is. The blade is recovered and your hounds have done their duty. Why bother pursuing such a faint suspicion? Why willingly endure the presence of a man you so clearly despise? Oh, I hate your bleeding guts. But once we take on a job, we do the damn thing right. Platinum gave her all to save Ishgard. How could I look her in the eye if I let our petty feud get in the way of my duty? It is as you say, if there truly is some flaw or trickery in the blade that disrupts the ceremony, the consequences could be grave indeed. And yet there are rules in place which prevent me from simply handing hunting over to the hounds. Furthermore, our resident blacksmith has already inspected the recovered weapon and declared it sound. Even so, I will call upon Lord Stephanivian to conduct an independent examination. A machinist may notice a detail that a blacksmith would overlook. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm really just trying to get this done. I'm not gonna even, maybe I'll start the bard, I don't know. I doubt it. Don't get too comfortable, Platinum. Things are sure to come to a head soon enough. We've just had a messenger from the manufacturer. Seems they finished looking over the sword. Let's head on over, blah, blah, blah. Stephanivian. Disappointed that Joy was not in most of this story, though. I mean, I'm glad Hilda was there, but I really liked Joy. Discovered a small bomb concealed inside the hilt of the sword. This particular explosive was part of a batch intended for Temple Knight training purposes, and it is designed to be detonated from a distance. I won't bore you with the specifics, but I'm sure that I'm quite familiar with its capabilities. After all, I was the one who made it. Someone went to a lot of trouble to sneak that bomb into the ceremony. An assassination attempt? Even if you were grabbing the hilt when it exploded, you wouldn't even lose a finger. Some nasty burns at the worst. If the sacred blade were to be dropped during the investitures, many in the crowd would interpret that as a sign from the Fury. The Lord Commander's authority would come into question, and responsibility for the incident would fall squarely upon the hounds. Ah, so someone who wishes to discredit the watch beyond salvation. That would explain the ridiculous rumors presently circulating amongst the lords and ladies. Why, that hunting's theft and recovery was orchestrated entirely by the watch itself. Some of the more impressionable members of the nobility are convinced you armed bandits with firearms a treacherous temple knight. I suspect this villainous fears the threat to the status quo, and the high profile of the hounds has made you a target. A strike against you is a strike against the idea of any commoner bearing the power of a firearm. My prospectometer and I are one step ahead of you this time. As soon as I discovered the bomb, I set to work crafting a device that would help us pinpoint the location of its paired death. Ooh. Okay, so one more duty? Okay. So much running back and forth. Like, the story itself it's not the worst. It's just kind of generic. That's all. It's just pretty generic. If Hilda wasn't here, I probably wouldn't like it at all. Muscadine and the other hounds will be handling security as scheduled so as not to arouse suspicion. We reckon the lady will have someone watching the proceedings, ready to tell her the best moment to detonate that little bomb. Give me my flamethrower, that's all I want. I don't even remember. Oh, shit. I knew it was this lady. In the right place at the right time to plant that bandit rumor, eh? I suppose he was the one who penned that contract of sale too. You know, even though she's not used, she's probably not used to doing stuff like this. A person like her, I feel, would be a lot more able to lie. Who is this? And now we meet the rest of the rats. If you was wondering how the noble wench got hold of a training bomb or cleared a route through the vault for them bandits, then here's your answer. I reckoned they showed their whiskers sooner or later. You're sworn to protect Ishgard, and you choose to throw your lot in with this highborn dolt. Sir Aemric's fighting to keep the city from tearing itself apart. Why don't you just stab a blade in his back while you're at it? I mean, they probably would. But yeah, that chick's type is like the worst. Well, let me use my auto crossbow. There's a bunch of people here.
Is that all you've got?
Oh god, you guys are really
Right
lame.
there!
Get out of here. You ain't got nothing. Oh god, is she gonna fall off? Baroness. After capturing your accomplice at the ceremony, it was surprisingly easy to prize free the details of your plan. These comps. I'd thought you a proud member of the nobility. As one of the chosen few. These noble people. How can you As one of the chosen few, how can you countenance any act that places power in the filthy hands of the broom-born? Chosen few. An accident of birth allowed us the privilege to fight for our nation, and I for one welcome our new comrades in arms. Your actions brand you an enemy of Ishgard, and you will pay for your crimes. She's an inquisitor since when? Wait, is she gonna fight? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, that's stupid, but whatever. Honestly, I don't care. Let's get rid of her.
That's far enough! I see you!
What? I was like looking at my skills, and she changed into a. What is she, a dragon?
One shot, one kill.
Oh my god, Hilda's voice is so good. I can't. Oops. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Oh no. That's why I put this crap up here like this. So I'm not like I'm looking way down here in the bottom of the screen.
Let's finish it. Oh, bugger.
Oh, bugger. That was weird. Okay. Ishgard needs to like, they need to like do something about their Inquisitors. The Baroness and her cronies believe that none but the nobility are fit to lead Ishgard's people. They resented efforts to bring Highborn and Lowborn closer in standing, and it would seem that the Hounds' formation was too great a threat to be endured. All we want is a little respect and the strength to defend our home. What are they so bloody afraid of? It's complicated. They fear the erosion of their status, and I must confess to feeling a whisper of that unreasoning terror. Had I succumbed to my jealousy and hate, I may have joined them upon their twisted path. That little thingy on his head is pretty cool, actually. But I had misjudged you. I believed you so revile the circumstances of your birth that you sought only to bring ruin upon Ishgard. Till recently, you wouldn't have been far off the mark. It was Platinum and Sir Aymeric who convinced me that fighting for change was a damn sight more worthwhile than adding to the misery. Indeed. Pray forgive the barbs I have slung at you and your hounds, Captain. I have been blind to the courage and determination of the common folk, and I humbly request that the Watch continue to aid us in the defense of the city. That's the thing, though, like... common, basically poor people. Poor people have pride in where they come from as well, or their home. His face. You all, sister. That's actually pretty funny. I like that. That's really good. I kind of forgot that she well, that ain't a thing you just blurt out now, is it? Not something I bring up often, no, and I don't reckon Muscadine was too keen on declaring his relation to the mongrel, especially after he'd inherited the old man's estate. Well, might be as you can put that bad blood behind you now. Better than drowning in it, any road. I was not expecting like some sort of Hilda closure, to be honest. The mountain of commissions only grows larger and longer the longer I neglect it, as Joy was so sharply. Where is Joy? I miss her in the Machinist line of quests. Dun dun dun. Dun. The sword's been returned, the Baroness is in fetters, and the hounds have shown themselves a force to be reckoned with. Happy endings all around, eh? Your lads and lasses was a bit rough to start with, but I can't rightly call them pups anymore. Don't start whining now. You've given you the tools and the foundation. You can build the rest of the bleeding house yourself. She changed. Wait, did she change her clothes? I can't. She did, didn't she? That one's... I honestly can't tell if she changed her jacket or not. Effect ends upon using another action or moving. Okay, so you have to stand in one spot. Let's move this one over here. I'm gonna go try this right now. Oh God. Oh, I love it already. I'm so lost. Let's go. I think there's some training dummies in Falcon's Nest, right? Oh, I love it. I needed it so bad. Aren't they like right here? Camera, reset camera, view. Love it. It's... How much damage does it do though? Oh, no. Oh, that is too good. Oh, it's too good. I love it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's see what is this. What? What is with goggles? I kind of don't like those. The pants are okay. Those are okay. That looks really awesome. Okay, so I don't really care for this gear, to be honest. Maybe someday I'll try it, but not really caring. But I like the gun. Ding 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 ding. So I've been thinking about it, and even though I meant to do
Children of the land, do you hear echoes of truths that once rang clear? Two souls intertwined, one true love they did find, bringing land and heavens near.
you've got to be kidding me. Whatever. I do like that. Oh, Niece's earrings. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like that. I love it. Okay, that is it for stream today. I didn't even get to Bard. Tomorrow I might do Final Fantasy 14 again tomorrow because I want to do the Bard story. Even though I don't have high hopes for it, I still want to do it on stream. So I'll do that tomorrow, and then maybe I'll do side content like it's on my other character, Omega. I want to try to do some more Omega. But anyways, that's it for me. I'm done. Tomorrow should be more Final Fantasy 14, and then I'll continue Terraria on Wednesday. Kind of need to make an arena in Terraria, but whatever. Thanks for watching, and I'm out of here. Laters.